So the next Nintendo Direct is next week, and while most people are talking Switch 2 specs alongside Mario Kart and Metroid maybes, there's that familiar feeling brewing. The same one that shows up anytime Nintendo starts tuning up the orchestra. Zelda season might be coming, and if it is, let's talk about what's realistic, what's rumoured, and what we're all secretly hoping for. Let's start with the most likely scenario. If Zelda shows up, it's probably in the form of a Wild Era collection. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom bundled together, polished for Switch 2. Picture it, improved frame rates, higher res textures, faster loading times. But beyond technical upgrades, we might get just enough new content to tempt us back in. Tears of the Kingdom especially feels like a foundation they're not done building on. Maybe a new challenge mode, Zonai Trials in the Depths, maybe blueprint sharing via NSO, maybe even a new Trial of the Sword, or explore what Hyrule looks like after the events of the game. Nintendo loves a re-release with a little twist, and this one's an easy win. Then there's NSO, the subscription service that's slowly drip feeding us Nintendo's back catalogue, one nostalgia hit at a time. GameCube and DS are the next logical additions to the expansion pack, and if Nintendo's smart, they'll lead with Zelda. Imagine booting up Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, or Four Swords Adventures on your Switch 2, and playing them with the rumoured wireless GameCube controller coming to NSO. Or revisiting Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks with properly reworked touch controls, or a new kind of official first-party stylus. So many newer fans have never experienced these games, and NSO momentum has definitely stalled recently. So this is a great opportunity to give these Zelda series classics a new life and a new home, and give us old school fans a reason to dive back in. Okay, let's put the rumours aside for a second and talk about dreams. The ones we know probably won't come true, but we can't help wishing for anyway. For me, it's a Zelda game that starts before the Master Sword, something that shows Link before he's the hero, a slower first act, set in the village, training with a mentor, bonding with characters we'll later have to leave behind, a growing sense that something isn't right. And then the shift, the call to adventure, the moment where everything changes. Zelda has always been about myth, but imagine a game that shows us the person behind the legend, the cost of leaving home, the emotional stakes behind every dungeon. Unrealistic? Maybe, but that kind of grounded storytelling could elevate the series without breaking what makes it special. And if there's one story that already carries that emotional weight, it's the Hero of Time. Imagine a full-scale remaster of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, rebuilt with a unified engine, modern visuals, and a stronger narrative through line. Start in Kokiri Forest, end in Clocktown, and along the way, maybe, just maybe, we get a deeper look at what Link gave up to become the hero. Ocarina's time skip and Majora's surreal grief already hint at something richer beneath the surface. Rebuilding these games for a modern audience while keeping that melancholy core wouldn't just be fan service. It would be a reminder of why these games mattered in the first place, and if they call it the Hero of Time collection and give it what would essentially be a prequel, that's it, we're done. Perfection. So yeah, the Direct might be about new hardware and Mario spin-offs, but if Zelda makes even a whisper of an appearance, I'll be watching. Well, I'll be watching anyway. But you know what I mean, because no matter how grounded we try to be, some part of us is always waiting for that next unforgettable tune. That first glimpse of Hyrule at dawn, that familiar feeling that we're about to lose hours, days, maybe weeks, chasing after a legend. Subscribe for more Zelda predictions, nostalgia dives, and hopeful fan theories. Thanks, have a good one, and catch you next time.